Hey, Coach Van here with Next Play Hoops, and we're back here again with another video book preview. And today we're going to take a quick look at the Flex Offense Playbook. This one's going to be brief. This is one of our smaller books, actually. It only has 86 pages in it. But we give you two different flex continuity offenses. We give you 10 different entry play options to get into the flex. We give you 25 different quick hitters and counter plays that you can use depending on how the defense is playing you. And then we also give you 19 different breakdown and practice drills to break it down to your team. But here's a quick look at the table of contents here. Blow this up slightly so everybody can see. We first start off with our secondary break. And our flex offense, and we give you all the counter plays. Then we get into our baseline out of bounds and sideline out of bounds plays. So we give you some plays that you can easily transition immediately into your flex offense from both baseline and sideline out of bounds. And we also give you a corner out of bounds play too. That's one of those special entry plays that come up every so often in the game that can help you get seamlessly right into your flex continuity offense as well. Then we give you the flex entries. Again, you get 10 different entry plays options that we give you. And then we get into our flex offensive drills. And then lastly, we don't want to just work on the offense. We also want to work on the defense. So we give you a few different ways that we like to defend against the flex offense. So if we come across a team that does run the flex offense, then you'll have a few different ways to defend against it. So I'll give you a quick look inside for those who don't know what the flex offense is. And Gary Williams, I should say, the old coach of the Maryland Terrapins back in the day, won a national championship running this offense. So it was a few years back, but it can be extremely effective. I personally, I always teach it to my team every single year, for a couple different reasons. We don't really run much of it, although we will run it every now and then, and we do like to run it out of our baseline and sideline out of bounds. But more importantly, I like to make sure that my team is prepared that if we come across a team who does run it, I want them to understand the action and be familiar with it. So I teach it early, and I think it's just it is a good continuity that you can run and kind of get your players moving, and it teaches them flex screens and reading cuts and screen to screener action and things like that. But here is a look at our Indiana. This is just our basic. We call it Indiana. It's our flex offense. You'll see here that every frame is color coded, very easy to understand the actions, what's going on. There's full descriptions. So we even talk to you a little bit about the reads throughout the book of what the coaches should be teaching their players. So it just kind of gives you an idea. Everything is printable. You can take it to and from your practice or games because you can see it on an iPad or an iPhone. So you can share it with your assistant coaches or what have you. So let's go ahead and take a look. There's our transition. Now these are all our quick hitters and counter plays that get us all into flex action. And then you'll see our baseline out of bounds options here. I'll just give you a quick little look. Here's our 14 flat Indiana. We start off in a 14 flat, 4 players along the baseline, and then we pass the ball to 5, who swings the ball to 4, 1 steps in. If you look at frame 2, sets the flex screen, and then immediately in. So number 4 can pass to 3 on the cut, or pass to number 1 coming up here on the screener, and we're immediately into our offense. So we like it because it just puts pressure on the defense. So, and then if you teach the flex offense, here's a bunch of drills that go with it, and then how you want to defend against the flex action. So that's our book. If you have any questions, email me at coachvan@nextplayhoops.com, and we'll see you at the next playbook.